You're live, Chairman.
Good evening and welcome to this Central Area Planning Committee meeting of Maldon District Council on Wednesday the 25th of January 2023. I am Councillor Carly Mays, Chairman of this committee. This meeting will be streamed live and recorded. By being present in the meeting, you are giving consent to being recorded. Members and officers, during each item, please indicate if you wish to speak. I will then invite you at the appropriate time. I encourage all members to keep contributions clear and concise, please. When invited to speak, please remain seated and speak clearly, remembering to turn your microphone on and off appropriately. When speaking and referring to agenda papers, please ensure you reference a page or paragraph number. Bernard, can I have apologies, please?
Thank you, Chairman. We've received an apology for absence from Councillor Edwards. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 3. It is recommended that the minutes of the meeting of the Central Area Planning Committee held on the 16th of November 2022 are approved as a true and accurate record. These are presented for accuracy only. I so move. Do I have a seconder? Thank you, Councillor Nunn. Are there any matters of accuracy that we need to raise? Can these be agreed by assent? Agreed. Thank you, members. Declarations of interest. Members are reminded that they are required to disclose the existence and nature of any disclosable pecuniary interests, other registrable interests and non-registrable interests relating to items of business on the agenda, having regard to paragraph 9 and Appendix B of the Code of Conduct for members. You are also reminded that you are required to disclose any interest as soon as they become aware, should the needs arise, through the meeting. Do I have any declarations? Councillor Stilts.
Yes, thank you. I'd like to declare a non-registrable interest in that I know the applicant and that I sit on another committee with Mr Brown.
Thank you. Councillor Shaughnessy.
Thank you, Chair. Yes, I also, non-pecuniary, I also know Mr Brown, have had conversations with him. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Nunn.
Yes, thank you, Chair. I'm also acquainted with the applicant and although it was a very long time ago, I went to school there. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Nunn. Thank you, members. We now move to item 5, application 22/01075, All Saints School, Highlands Drive, Maldon, on pages 13 to 20 in your packs. The proposal is for a single-storey front extension, single-storey rear extension, internal remodelling and alteration works to All Saints Church of England Primary. The applicant is Mr Brown, the agent is Barker Associates. The application has come before us as the applicant is related to a member of Maldon District Council staff. Members, you should have had a copy of the presentation that was circulated, I think, on Monday. Ms Sadler, could you present the report, please?
Thank you, Chairman. The application seeks permission for a single-storey front and single-storey rear extension, which would infill an area of existing hardstanding to both the front and the rear. The application site is located on the western side of Highlands Drive within the settlement boundary of Maldon. The site is occupied by a single-storey primary school. This is the location plan. The block plan, which shows the location of the proposed rear and front extensions. These are the existing and proposed front southeast elevations, which shows the proposed extension and proposed fenestration alterations as part of the extension to the front. This is the existing and proposed rear elevations, which shows the proposed rear extension. The existing and proposed side northeast elevations, which shows the proposed extension to the front, which will infill an existing opening gap between a storage building and the school, and some proposed fenestration alterations. This is the existing and proposed southwest side elevations, and there's no changes to these elevations. This is the existing floor plan. The existing area of hard standing is coloured in red hatching. And this is the proposed first floor plan, and the proposed floor plan, sorry. Oops. And the front and rear extensions are denoted by the greyed area. This is the existing front entrance facing northwest, slightly to the side. This is the existing rear entrance facing southeast. And that is the end of the presentation. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you. Members, I'm now going to open the debate, and I'm going to start with Ward Member Councillor Nunn.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Well, along with you, as you know, this is in our ward. The site has been designated as a school site since the 1970s. It's a large site. These single-storey extensions, as Ms Sadler has said, seem to be infill with no loss of amenity site or playground. The design seems to be in keeping. The officers are recommending approval. I'd be happy to support that recommendation, subject to the conditions that have been stated. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Lagan.
Thank you very much, Chair. Just a proposal from Councillor Nunn, which I'd gladly second, but also a comment on the report and the presentation. Very clear, very concise and very good report to make people like myself understand what the school's objectives actually are. So I just want to say thank you for that as well. Thank you.
Thank you. It was nice and clear. Okay, members, we have a proposal to approve this application, seconded by Councillor Lagan. Can I have a show of hands for all those in favour? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Raise a question? Or?
If you would like to raise a question, Councillor.
Yes, I'm not clear from that picture that was shown of the rear open area. How much of that is being infilled, presumably taken over as classroom? It seems to be quite a large area at the expense of open area for the school children.
No, if you could show the...
Yes, through you, Chair, yes.
Yeah, of course.
So the area to the rear, this one, so
What are we talking about there?
the extension will come in line with this side of the building and come across. So you're just losing this courtyard, canopied courtyard area where the back entrance of the school is here. When entering from the playground, there's a playground here and the playground behind. So it's just mainly this grassed area here. Oops, that will be infilled.
Which is a loss of part of the playground from more accommodation.
I don't think this is part of this. It doesn't come further than this line of the building. If I can go back to the floor plan. Whoops.
It's a dead space. It is a very dead space.
So
okay, Councillor Hurd.
Thank you, Chair. Well, actually, I was going to echo your words. They're both dead spaces.
Absolutely.
Actually, I think the front will certainly be enhanced by that. In fact, it's crying out to be infilled. And I'm familiar with the rear of the building because the playground goes beyond that anyway. So I'm not concerned about the amount of amenity space. I can remember when this school had a number of demountables which were slowly rotting away in the back there. I'm very, very pleased to see this application come forward so that the children and the parents will have a school that they can be proud of. And I think certainly this application enhances the building and utilises the space very sensibly. So I'm very supportive of it.
Thank you. Councillor Shaughnessy.
Yes, thank you, Chair. For Councillor Swain's benefit, if I may, Chair, there is a huge play area left, lots of playground space and indeed a field. So there's still plenty of
amenity.
room for, yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Thank you.
Does anybody else wish to make a comment? I will go back to the proposal that Councillor Nunn put to agree this proposal, subject to the 5 conditions that are listed in your papers, and seconded by Councillor Lagan. Can I have a show of hands for all those in favour? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, that is carried. We move to item 6, items of business that the chairman has decided are urgent. There are none. Item 7, members and officers, thank you very much for your contributions this evening, and thank you for those that are watching on our streaming services. I now draw the meeting to a close at 17:40. That is the shortest meeting.